Hey guys, it's 17th of November 2016 today. Not really much updates with the car, haven't really done much. I'm actually just waiting for the Ricky today. We're going to do a bit of a DIY. Got some parts in from Japan, some from Australia, some from the wreckers. I'm going to try to put some stuff in on his car as well as mine. Obviously not going to get through all the parts today, not have that much time. Oh yeah, I'm also missing my Mini recently. Put some photos up in the garage, building a bit of a mural. I was actually able to do one thing just quickly last night because these parts actually came in. Now, I had a problem with the indicators, with these small little indicators here with the TSIs or the turn signal intakes. They were going crazy, like as if you know when you put the LEDs inside the car and it thinks that it's actually not working because it was a low wattage or low voltage or whatever. That's what it's doing. It's just going crazy inside. It gets really annoying. I wanted to change it, but the only problem was that, see, these ones, because the housings are a lot smaller for the signals, they take a smaller bulb. Now, with the smaller bulb, it's a smaller wattage. The original was 21 wattage. With these smaller bulbs, it's 10 watts. I went around Repco, Autobahn, J-Car, Super Cheap. None of them sell the smaller ones with a higher wattage because they said it doesn't exist. Now see, that's kind of true because Nava and Osram don't actually sell them or don't actually make them. Now, these what came off the car, the previously. So this is how small it is. It's supposed to be a lot bigger with the 20 watts. I found this on eBay, a motorbike seller actually able to put it in the same size except 23 watts, so now it's working fine. I am a little bit worried about heat, but because you know it's not like a headlight being used in a long period of time, I think it should be fine. The parts actually came into Nariki's house because he ordered a big bunch of stuff as well from Amayama. So today I just went around just getting prepared stuff. Got heavy duty degreaser, throttle body carby cleaners, just for the intake manifold, and WD-40 if something is quite stuck or seized. Getting all this stuff kind of reminds me of my piece of poo of a VR6 days. Finally come with my parts.
Hello.
Oh my god. Nariki's got new plates too. Sponsored by NAB Bank. Courtesy of NAB Bank, not sponsored, sorry. There you go. Overnight parts from Japan. Over a month parts from Japan. So the parts that I got are throttle body gasket, intake manifold gasket. That's the dashboard. It looks a little bit different. I hope it's the right one. And what is it called? H patterns sticker, but genuine Mazda. Gear shift pattern in the. So I'm stupid. I don't know where reverse is most of the time, so I need this. Ricky's kind of almost finished, and I'm just starting. And Julian paid us a visit. Oh yeah, so we got. I told him I was doing a DIY, and he kind of like, uh-oh, something bad gonna happen, so he came, just in case. Luckily, I didn't roll my MX5 down the driveway like I did with the VR6 this time, so I'm still good on that matter. But yeah, he helped a lot with my VR6 when I was restoring that. Learned quite a bit, not too much, but learned quite a bit, so it's good that he's here just in case. First job is to clean the throttle body. With the supercharger, the throttle body is right here instead of the one in front of the intake manifold, as I've said before. But funnily, I don't know what, I think this is like an aftermarket MAF sensor. It's really hard to take off. I don't know where the bolts are, so I'm going to take off the air filter and see if it actually needs cleaning or not. That'll go. I've loosened this up a bit. This pipe I'll take off, that I'll take off, and then we'll get to the throttle body from there. So let's get started. Alright, got it off. This is the front of the filter plate. The filter itself is... Alright, so that's the filter. It doesn't look too dirty, so I'm not going to bother cleaning it up. doesn't really look like much of a filter either. So I took the filter off actually just to have a look. I actually don't need to take the filter off to get to the throttle body. Gonna take the pipe off and then get to the throttle body next. That pipe used to be here. You take that off and that's the throttle body right there. That's the dash pot that I want to replace as well. Alright, throttle body's out. Gotta say thanks to Julian because I basically chicken shit out on the throttle cable. But it's out and gonna start cleaning it. The gaskets actually was still pretty okay. At the top, it was already starting to crack off, but it's not broken or anything. It's brown and shitty, but it's not in pieces. So there was no leaks. Whoop! Came off. The inside's actually not that dirty. There's no restriction on the flap, which is good. But it's bad because this is not the problem for the idle issue. Alright, so I got the throttle body cleaned. Where is it? Alright, so I got the throttle body cleaned and I might as well also replace the dash pot, which is the throttle dampening valve. They said it's the one that's prone to failure if you have a supercharger. So, replace that, see how shiny that is? That one's really dirty. That doesn't affect anything, but I think this one's also a bit floppy, the spring, so might actually not be doing its job. Hopefully that works. Apparently you can adjust it as well here after you start the car up. We can give that a go as well. Hopefully that makes it run a little bit nicer. Julian said the intake manifold shouldn't be a problem if I'm not getting any kind of power leak or boost leak. I shouldn't really be mucking around with it or cleaning it or anything like that, taking it off. So we might actually take it off today. That's one less thing to do. Just gonna spray a lot of cleaners in there just to see if that'll fix anything. I don't think so. But yeah, don't think we fixed anything today, just mucked around with stuff.
Learning how to take apart your car.
Learning how to take apart the car, exactly. Alright, the last thing today is this thing. It's just the gear indicator sticker. I don't like the one that I have because it's riser. I want it a bit OEM, so I'm just gonna change it. It's really nothing. Time for you to go. Somehow. Oh. Bit of a stubborn bugger. Yes. Looks a lot cleaner. What did you get achieved? What did you achieve, not get achieved?
Look how fresh this is.
Oh, fresh seals. No water's going in.
Then I got a brand new Nismo shift knob. Not really brand new. I'm wanting it with Nissan parts.
Alright, so I got everything, well, not everything done. Basically what I get done, the H sticker inside the car. Took out the filter just to check if it was dirty or not. It wasn't, so it was still good. Throttle body was taken out and cleaned thoroughly. The dashpot or the throttle dampening valve, we replaced it. Don't think it needs adjustment, but we'll see. Actually attempted to take the intake manifold out and I think we just ran out of time. And Julian was basically said, nah, don't worry about it. So I have a spare gasket for when I do take it off. We're about to head off. Moment of truth. Will it start? I don't have my seatbelt on, so it's gonna have a really annoying beep. Sorry, guys. I'll wait for that. It starts up just nicely. Idle's exactly the same because obviously we didn't change anything, so. In case one starts. A bit of an update. Actually, test run and basketball. We didn't win. Of course we didn't win. We got dunked on twice. Dunked on. That's right. Anyway, rant over. I just ran it. Car was working fine. But funny story, when we started up, everything was good, and I was about to head out of the garage, and then the pedal was just like. Funny thing, we put everything back together. We didn't put the throttle cable actually on the throttle. But I run a rookie mistake. But my mistakes, your lessons. Remember the cable, boys. Anyway, fitted that in loosely. Just tightened it just now. Car's running fine. It's running a little bit better. I wouldn't say it fixed the idle issues, so we move on to the next probable. That would be what I ordered, which is the supercharger bypass actuator valve. It's just not opening and closing properly. But it is running a lot better, in the sense that when it droops down, it actually comes back to where it's supposed to be, rather than it goes droop, or it goes really high and it doesn't go back down at all. So, yeah, feels like a long day. I'm just gonna rest up. Hopefully I can do another DIY soon, so yeah, stay tuned guys. Good progress.